Hey there, Pisces. All right, before we begin your guys' reading, just to get general overview on how it's going to go, we're gonna do your guys' generals with this new deck that I got for you guys, which is the Mystical Moments. We're going to do your guys' love with the Rider-Waite Tarot deck. We're also going to do your guys' finances and career with the mystical medleys, and then end off your guys' reading with my personal custom deck, which is about like love messages, their physical attributes, and also like some affirmations for you and things like that. So let's get started with your guys' generals, all right? Immediately, I'm getting like, don't be lazy. So, like, some of you guys might be feeling lazy during this time, especially in regarding to like work or things like that. Um, Make sure you guys are keeping up the grind because I feel like you're gonna be looked up or like you guys are being watched and things like that, and the people will notice if you guys are like not back on your guys' grind and everything like that. That's kind of what I'm getting here. Hmm. Could also be in regarding to your guys' if you guys are like taking any sort of classes or like studying, learning anything, trying to get like a degree or um what is it called? Certificate and things like that. I would say that make sure you guys are keeping up with that. That could also be something that you guys are kind of putting off or getting like a little bit lazy and not back on your grind. I feel like if you guys don't start getting back to your guys' grind, you're gonna end up regretting it and things like that. And then it's gonna be really difficult for you guys to go back and like learn everything or whatever. Or like for example, if it's only a one-time class and you're not able to retake it, you guys might end up regretting it because you didn't took the time to learn it and things like that. Is kind of what I'm getting here. It's very specific. What's another general? Hmm. Yeah, once again, you guys are losing your grind when it comes to work. I'm putting a lot of like career and finances for some reason, especially for those of you guys that are like a boss, manager, you have your own business of some sort and things like that. Make sure you guys are keeping up the grind because I'm seeing that people are looking at you and things like that. Like I don't know, people might like give a side eye or look at you differently if you guys are not keeping up your guys' grind. Like people might talk about you as well too. Like people might not like physically go up to you and tell you about that you're not back on your grind or like why aren't you doing like these projects or why aren't you doing that and that. But I feel like people are gonna get suspicions and people are gonna talk about it, especially with when regarding to like your coworkers and things like that. Like the gossip or news is going to spread around, and I feel like it spreads around like crazy is kind of what I'm getting here. Those were like really specific. I'm going to see if I can pull up more because that was just too specific. Let me see. You guys are going to let me see who is this regarding to. There's somebody that you guys had some sort of suspicions about. Now, it's not exactly saying who. It could be a water sign. Might also be a fire sign as well too. There's a particular person that you know about, or you guys had any some sort of suspicious feelings about. For those of you guys, if you guys know deep down in your guys' gut, like there's something suspicious about this person, this is your confirmation to let you guys know that you're right, that something is really up with with this person. I be careful with this type of person because this person can come off to be very manipulative and things like that is kind of what I'm getting here. I feel like that this isn't also the first time that they tried to manipulate other people. I feel like they've been doing this for a while and that they've been quite really good at whatever they're doing. Once again, it's pulling up the manipulation card. Five of Swords reverse. They might not be intentionally doing it. That's the interesting thing, but it's what's popping up. It's not exactly telling me what is this. Oh, this could be in regarding to a relationship or somebody that you thought you could be in a relationship with. Is kind of what I'm getting here. You thought that this person could have been the one? They might have appeared and sold you guys some sort of false hope, promises, and dreams that they would be there for you, that they're probably the one for you, and things like that. They basically put on a facade very well. And you're not the only person that fell for their kind of demeanor, their facade and tricks. I feel like they've done the same thing to other people as well. I wouldn't be surprised if this person was a player or try, if not a player, they liked they're very attention seeking. They like to get a lot of attention from other people and they enjoy the ego boost. There's a lot of masculine like energy around here. And like it's like a lot of these in the female energy is like a little bit in despair and they're trying to hold on and grab onto this person and things like that, try and ask them to come back. A lot of masculine dominate, a little bit of aggressive energy here is kind of what I'm getting here. This person has always been doing this to other people. They sold a lot of false hopes, dreams, and promises. Now, they might not be intentionally doing that. I don't get that to be the case, but it's the method and the habit that they've been used to, and they've been doing it for quite a while. I literally said that they could be possibly having options, and I looked in the back of the deck. We literally have the Seven of Cups. There is no doubt in my mind that this person has options. I wouldn't be surprised if you guys had a back and forth situation with each other. I would also wouldn't be surprised if they try to breadcrumb you as well too. Like I said, selling you false hopes, promises, and dreams, and then next thing you know, it's like they're all of a sudden mute, silent, or like they ended up popping off like the network stream or whatever and things like that, and you end up wondering like where the heck did they go, what happened. Like I thought we had a moment, I thought we had something going, and then it's just you just were left breadcrumbed and confused, right? At one moment they might love bomb you, and then the next moment they're like completely gone, or they don't want to talk to you or have anything to do with you. And it's all because of the attention that you're giving them. They love the attention and they gravitate from that intention. I wouldn't be surprised if they were a fire sign as well too. So like an Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius is what I'm getting here. They love the attention. They love to be around in the spotlight. They probably like to go and hang out with a lot of friends. They probably have a lot of friends that they hang out with, or they like to speak or be around with a lot of people is what I'm getting here. This person, I don't see them the type of person to be just now, I'm not seeing this person to basically be a hoe or anything like that. That could be the case, but that's not what I'm primarily getting. I just see this person as the basic level to put that is an attention seeker. They just love getting attention from other people, and they can't even make a decision to save their life. So even if they saw the most beautiful, gorgeous person before them, they still will not make a decision. That's just the type of person they are, and I feel like that's just the way how they're going to be because they can't learn to get out of their habits. And it's really sad because they have the potentiality to become this emperor like person, right? But due to their choices, that's in, everybody has their free will, they decide to stay in that kind of way. And now, I'm not saying you can't be in a relationship with this person. That could be a possibility where you could, but it's going to be very difficult having to manage this person, especially if you tend to be a jealousy prone type of person, because this person is going to find some way, like even if you guys have the best relationship or whatever, this person is still going to try to find attention somewhere else. They're going to still have this wandering eye because it's something that they enjoy, they love the chase, they love the catch, and they just love the intention is kind of what I'm getting here. Going into your guys's, let's pull more into your guys's, for those of you guys that have a particular person in mind. Let me see, putting these cards away. Make sure you stay on to that grind. I feel like I need to say that multiple times. Don't get lazy now. For those of you guys that have a particular person in mind, okay. Well, first of all, if you guys were expecting any type of commitment or a relationship to be offered to you, then my friend, you are wrong. And I feel like it shouldn't be a surprise to you because I feel like you intuitively felt it. You knew at some point, I mean, we pulled in a lot of intuitive cards. I feel like this is not a surprise to you. I feel like you guys knew deep down that this person was probably not going to make an offer of commitment, that this person is probably not the best option for you. But what's so strange is I still feel like you guys are waiting on and hoping. in trying to find that glimmer, light, or hope that this person might change. Which, let me see. How do you feel about this person? Hmm. You guys tried to block this person from your life. You got tired of this back and forth energy. You tried to mentally and physically block this person out of your life, but it's been really difficult because you saw there was some sort of hope between this situation with you and this person. And the thing is, you guys saw that this person's really good with their finances and they're trying to work up with their finances and things like that. They might also be very into the materialistic aspects. But I think you knew deep down that there was just you weren't gonna find the happiness with this person. Literally the Ten of Pentacles in reverse. You didn't see, you liked the idea of being in a relationship with them, but I feel like deep down you knew that things weren't gonna work out with them eventually. I feel like you saw those patterns of theirs and you just didn't like and knew that they're gonna continue being like that. How do they feel about you? Oh, okay. You know, they feel alone and isolated with you, especially after you block them. Did you know that? They miss you and they think about you all the time. Did you know that? They feel really bad when you left them out in the cold. Yeah, you better move forward. I wouldn't want to deal with somebody like that. Oh my gosh. Be careful. She might find ways to do some black magic on you. Make sure you keep those selfies of yours and those in your social media accounts like private. But this person still feels like that you are their soulmate. That's the thing, the Two of Cups. Even though you guys might have a few of your differences and things like that, maybe you guys might bicker back and forth and things like that. But no matter what, they still feel like that you are possibly their soulmate. And they feel like, which is so strange, isn't it? Because they want to go back and forth. They think that they can have their cake and eat it too and go and try to get attention from other people and yet still feel like that they're in the same connection with you, in this soul tie connection with you. What kind of person is that? That ain't right. That's not how relationships are supposed to go. They think, okay, here's the thing. They thought, now this is this, I know this sounds crazy, but they thought that, oh, I could go and I could capture your attention just for a little while I go out there and hang out with all my friends and do whatever I did in my past. They thought that they could still keep you latched on to them while they're still back into their old habits. But once you blocked them and left them, it didn't work out. You had them disappointed, and now they've been thinking about you. They feel cold and isolated from you. They felt hurt from the situation. But here's the thing though, they secretly knew what you was wanting. They knew that you wanted the real thing. They knew what you wanted, that you are not the type of person to be messing around and playing games, and they still deliberately ended up playing games with you, which is really funny. And now they ended up having to face the truth and it hurts, it feels awful. Now that you've blocked them, they're trying to figure out a way to get back towards you. I wouldn't be surprised if this person like somehow stalks you, maybe not through social media, but they might try to find information if you guys have like the same friend group, or um if your friends know if your friends know you, or if their friends know you, I think they might try to get information about you. They might not go deliberately like, oh, like how are they doing and things like that. They might ask like, oh, have you heard from so and so, and have you heard this and that. Especially if they hear your name bring up, they try to eavesdrop to hear what other people are saying and things like that. Is kind of what I'm getting. I wouldn't be surprised if they also talk to their friends about you as well too. About how like you guys aren't doing very well, how you probably blocked them and things like that is kind of what I'm getting, that you guys are in a no contact situation and things like that is kind of what I'm getting here. What is the overall outcome between you two? I mean, we can linger on more about their feelings, but what's the real action that's being taken here? Of course, of course. Hmm. Let me see. Hmm. Did you know that you make them feel insecure, Pisces? You make them feel so insecure. I don't care if they seem like a very tough person, that they got all this and that going. You make them feel insecure. We literally had the strength reverse as well as the king of swords in reverse. Some of you guys might even appear smarter than them, more intelligent, much more wise and mature. And I feel like that is something that intimidates them. Even if it's not true. And they even have are thinking about going in, and they're thinking about wanting to make a very passionate offer. So they're pulling out the passion card on you. They're thinking that they can just go into your life and probably charm their way into your hands, into your arms. But here's the thing, you're not going to make it easy on them. You're not. Not at once. I wouldn't be surprised if you end up playing around with them too. I feel like since you knew their tactics and their games, I feel like you're gonna play out their own game as well too, and you're gonna start messing around with them as well too. It's kind of what I'm getting here. And that especially is going to make them feel insecure and dumb and stupid. Not doesn't have to be literally, but it will make them feel dumb and stupid that they even started playing games with you in the first place. Yes, I agree. I wish more people were much more honest about things. You know, sadly, there's not a lot of people like that. They always have to like slide their way into it. I mean, you can still love her, but the real thing is you got to ask yourself if you're really going to find happiness with that person. You know what I'm saying? I mean, if the signs are there, then you know what it means, right? If she hasn't been putting in enough effort towards you, if she's been treating you like shit, I mean, don't take out the rose colored glasses for once. Like, instead of looking at all of her perfections, also look at her imperfections. Is it something you can still manage with or work on with her? Or is it something that is a major turnoff to you and something that you can't deal with or handle? Right? And it's a different case if she's willing to work with you, but at the same time, you need to see results, right? Is kind of what I'm getting here. Let's see, what about for those of you guys that are looking for a person or that are single? Okay. You guys are purposely not trying to get into any sort of love situationships or relationships. You guys got tired of all the drama that's out there in this world. I mean, which makes sense because in this generation now, it's all about hookup culture, right? And we also got the wands energy, so that might have also been a turn off to you as well too. For some of you guys might be upset because people are not really taking you seriously. People are just looking at the surface level things and not looking at you for who you truly are. They're trying to get into your pants without even getting into your house, right? It's that kind of scenario is what I'm getting here. And it's like you want something that's much more deeper, something that's much more personal. And it's a shame because you can't find it. It's like once you go out there, it's like a wild goose chase and things like that. And it's just really disappointing. And that's why you decided to. I don't see you guys giving up. I feel like if you find the right person, you guys will make that offer. But it's just that right now, you guys are not deliberately putting yourself out there on that in the market because you know that out there is crazy. Is kind of what I'm getting here. Let me see. Some of you guys, this had your guys' childhood image of what love really is. It made you guys feel disappointed as well, the way how people are about in love nowadays as well too. Some of you guys were probably expecting butterflies, flowers, unicorns, skittles, and things like that. A fairy tale like kind of love. But instead, it's like you keep on consistently getting disappointed over and over again because it's nothing even remotely close to that. So it's like your image, especially when you were younger, of how you thought love is basically kind of destroyed, and you've given like, and you were basically upset about it. Let me see. Mm, 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 Hmm. Make sure you guys don't. Make sure you guys don't marry too soon or too early. I don't know why I feel like I need to say that. Even though this is a singles read, but I felt like the need that I had to say that. Make sure you guys do not marry or marry too soon, is what I want to say. Because I feel like that you guys could potentially get into a disaster. And by not marrying too soon is when you're avoiding a disaster. And the reason I'm saying that is because I feel like you could get manipulated in this situation by marrying in too soon. You see, yeah, four of wands reversed. You guys could potentially get manipulated into the situation. Let me see. Hmm. Let's go more into this. So this person might even use their charms and their good looks to take advantage of you. Let me see. Hmm. I have a specific word that I wanted to say, but I forgot what it was. Gaslight you, that's the word. This is the type of person that would gaslight you. Like, for example, if you notice that money it stops flowing from your bank account, or if you notice some parts of your money ends up going missing or things like that, and you found out that it could potentially be this person will deliberately gaslight you into thinking that you're crazy and that you're delusional. That's literally the type of person that I see here. Not saying that that's exactly that could happen. I mean, that is the case, but I'm just saying like that could possibly potentially happen with this person. Is kind of what I'm getting here. So yeah, be careful when marrying in too soon. I don't know. Apparently that's significant. Um, hmm. You guys need to stop overstressing yourself, feeling like you guys are not good enough without being in a relationship because you are. Don't make your life all about love and relationship because life is much more than that. You need to learn to enjoy life beyond the love and relationship kind of thing. Learn to fulfill yourself without having to or need a partner. You know what I'm saying? This guy is all by himself. He is happy and fulfilled without a person or single person by his side. He doesn't need material possessions. He doesn't need a person. He doesn't need anything. He's enjoying his own sanctuary, his own company, and he's just enjoying life as it is. And it's basically asking you to be in that kind of state, mental mindset when it comes to you needing to, whenever you want to go and find this person. Because in order for you guys to attract, it's bringing up a lot of the law of attraction. You need to let the universe do its own thing. You know, timing has its own thing. The more you start loving yourself, the more you're going to start attracting that type of person towards you as well, because the more you start getting into that bad mindset is the reason why you're not attracting the person that you want. Some of you guys, it doesn't even have to be a bad mindset. Some of you guys are just stuck onto your guys' past relationships and exes and thinking that, oh, it's the end of the world for me because of the things that happened in the past. It's asking you to let go of these things and learn to enjoy yourself and the company is kind of what it's getting. It's not bring telling me about a person that could come in. It's mostly giving me to you advice on what you should do. You need to learn to be emotionally stable and happy within yourself before you can be able to provide that to someone else. as well too. You can't learn to go and help a person if you're not yourself or stable enough, right? It's like basically saying like I'm going to go and teach this kid math even though I don't even know the quadratics or the the multiplication or division signs or whatever, right? So that's not how it works, right? You first need to learn to take care of things yourself before you can go and provide it to someone else. Is what I'm getting here. Let me see. Going into your guys' career and finances. Let's see. For those of you guys that have already have a job, let's see. Hmm. I don't like this. I don't like this. And I'm sure you guys don't like this either. Some of you guys might feel manipulated. I'm getting tired of most of the water reading signs tonight. It's all about mostly just straight up manipulation. I'm not liking that. Especially if you guys are water signs, be careful. This is just, it's terrible. Other readings and signs had a way better luck than that. It's just honestly disappointing. I'm getting tired of this. Hopefully Scorpio is not like that once we get on to the next. Be careful. Why should I say be careful if you guys are already in this situation? I want to say, I hope you guys are realizing that your work is basically being in vain. Because look at this. You're not happy with the work that you're doing, and better yet, they're manipulating you by making you overwork yourself. And then you're wondering why you are emotionally drained. Some of you guys are not getting paid based on how much work and effort you put into it. Especially if you guys work on a particular thing that's not like if you guys are not working based like on an hourly basis, this message is especially for you guys. If you guys are working based on like how well like the painting is or how well make sure you guys, whatever type of arts, crafts, or things or merchandise that you're selling or whatever, make sure you guys are getting paid for what it's worth, not for what other people think it's worth, you know? Is kind of what I'm getting here. Know your guys' self-worth is what I want to say. Don't let other people take advantage of you like that. Let me see. Hmm. Some of you guys are afraid as well too that you guys will possibly not be in a stable or like the not exactly stable, but not in a very traditional type of job as well too, or and things like that. I feel like it's wanting to tell you to make sure no you need to go with the flow if that makes any sense. Try to keep an open mind. Not everything has to be in one particular direction and not everything has to be a one particular thing in your life. Not everything is set in stone. I know a lot of people that thought they're going to be working in a factory and they ended up doing their own business and things like that and just solely focusing on influencing and entrepreneurship. That is not what some people had in mind, but it's how they made a living. I want to say go out of your comfort zone and try out something that is not considered traditional. Something that is off the wall and crazy because I feel like it's something that you guys are going to do well, especially if it's involved with creativity, something where you're able to express your ideas a little bit more, you know, or your creativity a little bit more. What about for those of you guys that are looking for a job? Well, first of all, of course, you guys aren't going to be financially stable if you're looking for a job, right? Some of you guys might even be considering, oh, okay, that's double confirmation. Some of you guys might be even considering taking classes or studying to get a certain skill, profession, or degree, as well as certification. I got this a little bit earlier. Make sure, like I said, in the generals, make sure you guys aren't slacking off. Make sure you guys are actually putting in the work, is what I'm getting here. If you guys are going to take classes or try to get a degree and certification, make sure you guys are actually putting in the work and not slacking off and that it's something that you actually want to do. So I want to say that if you guys haven't thought about that, that might be something for you guys to consider, especially if you add more things to your resume. It's what's going to get you guys mostly hired and promoted as well into the job market, right? Let me see. I would even consider you guys starting your own business, to be honest. Let's see. If you guys do start doing your own business, you probably won't even have to worry about even getting a second job or worry about that business in general. I feel like if you guys get start your own business, I feel like you won't have to work so hard. You won't have to worry so much or get stressed. I feel like things are just going to work much more easily for you and you won't regret it, is what I'm getting here. And it doesn't have to be your own business. I'm just saying that because of the emperor, but it could also be like you becoming a CEO or like a business manager or something like that, right? Is kind of what I'm getting here. It's really interesting. Let's go on to your guys's the custom deck and get your guys's person's physical attributes, affirmations, as well as messages. Let's see here. Um all right, let's get it. It's been a really hard day today, and I just wish you were here with me. I really need your warmth and companionship right now. All I want to do is to see you again and give you a big hug. I love you. It's so sweet. So basically, I feel like I also want to say whenever you will be struggling, this person is also going to be able to feel your stress and your struggle as well, wherever or whoever they are. It's like whatever sort of negative thoughts, whatever things you're struggling with, it's like they will be able to telepathically or somehow feel them as well too. As weird as it sounds, but it's something I wanted to say. They could be Asian, so probably from even a completely different continent or in the eastern side. Let's see. They could be a Libra or have it in their chart. And it doesn't have to be full Asian. They could just have like a certain percentage of it in their like bloodline or something like that. We got kindness matters. Okay. With you by my side, I know we will get through anything together. I love you beyond words, and I can't wait for us to be together forever. That's amazing. This person might be very good with their words. Stay golden. So just remember also golden opportunities are waiting about and they're looking for you as well too. They could be bisexual or pansexual. Yes, I added that stuff in, so don't judge me. Let's see. I'm getting hot already. It's hot in here. Okay, so we're almost approaching the rabbit seasons, or they could also be a rabbit, so you might meet them on that time, or they could be. This is basically your Chinese and or like your Saju, so your Chinese zodiac sign. So basically, like, just like the Western, just Chinese version. So I'm not going to go in and explain it all, so you can just go and search it up. I happen to be a metal tiger, by the way, for anyone curious. Wake up and be awesome, all right? Let me see what else here. They could also have an androgynous appearance as well, too. Let me see. Wow, why is most of these coming up? They could be cisgender though. Ooh, is there someone else? So I want to say some of you guys might even meet another person during this time you meet this person. As weird as this sounds, some of you guys might have to make a decision between one person and the other. I'm not getting this to be like, oh, they might be worried. I feel like intuitively what I'm getting here is some of you guys might have multiple options and you guys might have to choose between some sort of option or which one you want to be with. That's what I'm intuitively getting. Let me see. Dare to begin. So always stay fierce and strong and don't forget to take daring actions, right? This person could be a very family-oriented person, or you could also meet their family and or vice versa. Something with family might be significant. Short hair, they might have short hair. I'm trying to pull out some other ones. These messages are coming up though. There is no one in this world that could ever take your place in my heart. You own my heart completely, and I love you dearly for that. I can't wait for you to come home so I can tell you how much I miss you. I feel like this person might even have unconditional love for you, as weird as this sounds. Like, even if you do end up being with someone else, I feel like they will still love you and respect you, which is beautiful, honestly, right? Because that means that they only care about your happiness. Well, I mean, of course, theirs, but mostly yours. They love you so much that they care about your happiness. That's still kind of beautiful and sweet. Anyways, that's what I have for you, Pisces. Hopefully that was helpful and you guys liked it. And I will see you guys into the next video. All right, take care.